set up in 2008, and we are the first platform that provides support to the social enterprise sector. Just like a normal business, they need money, they need business advice, they need business opportunity, and they need publicity. So we provide the one-stop support to them, and we manage the fund. We help the Hong Kong government to manage the SIE fund. We not only distribute grants to the social enterprises, we also provide the incubation support. We line up some, we call it the social angels, some knowledge volunteers from the corporations to provide free business advice to them. This is the fund, SIE fund, as I just mentioned. We support from prototype stage to the scale-up stage. And this is a very, the first time the government opened the grants to non-NGO. So even for all of you, if you are interested to apply to grants, even though you are not running a company, you are eligible to apply for this grant. Social enterprises, this is different from the normal business because the business operation, to us, it is a means to achieve the end. The end is to solve the social problem. Actually, for social enterprises, we often say that this is an intersection between different sectors. For NGO, for us, HKCSS, traditionally we work with the public sector, we work with the NGO sector. And then people often think that maybe some problems, that is the jobs of the Hong Kong government. They have the responsibility to take care of the housing issue, the aging population issues. But for now, social entrepreneurship, we see that we are at the middle between the business sector, public sector, and the private sector. And then when I first engaged in this SE movement, people often think that this is very crazy because to them, social objective and business operation, this is a contradictory concept. And it can't be a hybrid thing that there's no perfect thing like this. We tackle the social problem by earning money. So it become a new trend in Hong Kong, I can say that. In recent years, we see that some people like the university graduates like you, or some early retirees, or some people in their mid-career, they quit their jobs and then they start their own social enterprises. And these have become a new trend or new option of their career. Now we see that some social enterprises, they are using some new model and develop some new products, and we call them the social innovation. In Hong Kong, as I just mentioned, we can no longer rely on the government to build the public housings because the government, they now encourage us to use some new model to solve the housing problem, just like the social housing proposed last month, which is something like the Guangfang, the light speed, that on one hand we source some idle space, idle home at the community that the property owners, they are eager to offer a lower rent. On the other hand, we match with those people with needs, such as the low-income families, the single-parent families. They can live in those houses in much cheaper price. This is another project which is about an interior design of the subdivided house. Subdivided houses, the comfort, the living condition is very, very poor. This is the founder of, her name is Maggie. She is the founder of Dormans, which is a social architecture firm. The social architecture firm, they design some furniture, especially for those people living in Hong Kong, in the subdivided house. Even the poor people, they deserve a higher quality of living. We often have thinking that because you are poor, you don't deserve to have a quality of life. But she argues that why you are poor, but you also deserve a more decent way of living. So this is her concept. Another trend we see that is about the sharing economy. Sharing economy is not just about the Uber and Airbnb. We see that it is emerging because Hong Kong, I think we can have quite a vibrant civil society and some grassroots organizations. They are trying to do something good for the society by using their own resources. Sharing kitchen, 共廚家作. They observe that some grassroots women, they are very good at cooking, but they can't sell. They have to get the license. At the same time, he observed that in the market, in some restaurants, they sometimes have some idle time between lunchtime to dinner time. There's about 3 to 4 hours of idle time. Can we match these women with this idle kitchen together. That's so that the women they can make their products in that licensed kitchen. How to use the idle resources in the community to for the better utilization of the resources and to achieve the social objective. And this is a perfect case. In the past, we often say that only those large organizations such as 東華三院 such as YMCA, they have the social network, they have the resources to do social enterprises.
Yeah, all these kitchens are sitting around there.
Yes, but for this, they don't have free staff members. But their advantage because they are grassroots organization and they are very familiar with the need of the communities and also the community, the restaurant over there. They success because one thing that even though they are social enterprise, they never position, but never tell people that they are social enterprise until they sell it. They sell the products and can tell people that this is very nice and the price is competitive. After that, they tell their story. I have one project which is also sponsored by the SIE Fund, operated by the OSPA, to develop some teaching curriculum for the ethnic minorities. The ultimate target of that social innovation project is not just about to improve the Chinese literacy of the EM children, but to change the education policy of the Hong Kong government in charge. She told me that actually she has been persuading the educational bureau for many years of developing this kind of teaching curriculum for the EM children of the kindergarten, for the ethnic minorities. But the Education Bureau refused it. Well, also this is not our scope of surveys. This is about the social welfare thing. But then when the Oxfam staff, they talk to the social welfare department, they say, oh, this is not related, this is about education. So because of this problem, so Oxfam, they worked with the University of Hong Kong to develop the teaching curriculum. It's a success, improving the effectiveness of the learning. And now the Education Bureau, they come back to Oxfam.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.